So hi friend, in this session we will discuss space complexity, how we can evaluate the space complexity of an algorithm or pseudocode. Okay, so this is the agenda for today's session, space complexity, and the topics to be covered with this session, that is the space complexity, and we will also evaluate space complexity of some algorithm or pseudocode. What is space complexity? So space complexity nothing but it is a, you can say, uh, the amount of the memory that is needs to run an algorithm, right? In other words, you can say space complexity refers to the memory requirement of an algorithm to completion. Okay, so that means what exactly memory required to run a particular algorithm, that is called your space complexity, right? Your space complexity is denoted by SP. SP is equal to C plus SP. So where C is the memory requirement for fixed variable and SP, this SP means the memory requirement of variable size component. So what is fixed variable and what is variable size component? Suppose we have some variable in the algorithm, right? Suppose X, Y, Z. So that variables which are not dependent on other variables. So these variable will call uh, fixed variable, and that comes under the C, space requirement of fixed variable. Suppose X, Y, and Z will take 1 byte, so total memory will be 3 bytes, right? And also we have some variable that is dependent on other variable, that is called variable size component. Suppose an example array, right? Array of I. So array is dependent on this variable, right? And we will consider the memory for that particular index. Okay. So this kind of variable is called variable size component, and the memory will be order of the size up to the size of I. Suppose we have a loop from 1 to n, so this array memory will be n bytes or order of n. So this is the simple example. We have to calculate the space complexity for this pseudocode. So this is the pseudocode for we have an array and we have to add all elements of that particular inside that particular array. Okay. So here the space complexity is SP is equal to C plus SP, right? C is memory requirement for fixed variable and SP is memory requirement for variable size component. Okay, so first we have to find the fixed variable. So fixed variable you have to find, right? So fixed variable, S is a fixed variable, I is a fixed variable, right? That is obviously it have the value of 1 to n, but the memory is fixed for, right, for I, and also is fixed variable, right? So total memory will be for S, I, and N. Here I am considering the 1 byte for fixed variable, right? So 1 byte for S, 1 byte for I, and 1 byte for N. So total it will be 3 bytes, right? Now we have to find the memory requirement for variable size component. So here array, this array dependent on I. So this is variable size component, and I value is moving from 1 to n. So total memory will be for this variable size component is n. So now space complexity for this pseudocode will be n plus 3 bytes, right? And I, as I told, ki space complexity is denoted by order of n, that is order of n plus 3. And we will not consider the constant part, so it will be equivalent to order of n. Right, we will discuss how we can write n plus 3 to n. So we will discuss later when we will discuss the growth of functions. So in that section, in the asymptotic notation section, we will cover these all things, how we can write this order of n equivalent to order of n plus 3. Okay. So this is the explanation. You can consider this. Now, this is the another example. You have to find the space complexity for this pseudocode. So as I told, space complexity SP is equal to C plus SP. Okay. You have to find the complexity. What what will be the complexity for fixed variable? Here, A, B, and C are the fixed variable. Okay. Here is any variable size component? No. Right. So complexity will be order of 3, or you can say constant. This is the another example. Uh, you have to find the space complexity. So please try and put the complexity in the comment section. And I also give the explanation in the comment section, right? So just try to uh, calculate the space complexity for this example. Okay. So thank you watching this video. So please like, share, subscribe this channel so you will get the latest video notification whenever I publish the new video. Thank you.